All right. The north wind and the sun were disputing which was the stronger when a traveler came along wrapped in a warm cloak. They agreed that the one who first succeeded in making the traveler take his cloak off should be considered stronger than the other. Then the north wind blew as hard as he could, but the more he blew, the more closely did the traveler fold his cloak around him. And at last the north wind gave up the attempt. Then the sun shined out warmly, and immediately the traveler took off his cloak. And so the north wind was obliged to confess that the sun was the stronger of the two. No. Yeah, no. Uh, Moral of the story. Okay, hold on, give me a while. Yeah. I think the moral of the story is that sometimes when it's meant for you to, cause something to happen, or was meant for you to do this to have an effect on something, right? You you will have it lah. You know, it, compared to if you are not really built or so-called destined to have that effect on another person or some other thing, then no matter how hard you try, it's not going to work because over here the passage it says that north wind blew as hard as it could, but the more he blew, the more closely did the traveler fold his cloak around him. So actually, this kind of like remind me of some, those relationship things. Yeah, sometimes you too aggressive also. It's not really good. I mean aggressiveness, like not like very fierce, but being like on target, trying to be on target, trying to do what you want to do when you want it. Sometimes it don't work. In this case, you can liken the traveler as like the girl, and then Northwind is the boy. you know, Northwind like trying hard as can to to chase after the traveler, to chase the girl, but the traveler no keep distancing herself away. So yeah, I think it's something like that. I think the Chinese they have a saying for this lah. Yeah, yeah they call it like 勉强是没有幸福的. So literal translation, it just means that by using force, by coercion, there will be no happiness. Yeah. So what it's trying to say that it means that sometimes you try so hard, to attain something, to achieve something, but you might not achieve it. But the bottom line is there will be no like happiness, there will be no joy for both sides, or anyone who's involved. All right. As the end of the school year approaches, some students may find themselves asking, what's next, as they face a crossroads in their education and career pathways. What should students consider as they make their post-secondary education and career choices? 1. Know your options. There are multiple education and career pathways available for post-secondary students, and it is important for them to know the differences in the various options so that they can make informed decisions. Most students are aware of the different teaching styles and subjects, which the various higher education institutions offer, but they might be unsure of the pathway that best aligns with their interests and learning styles. Thus, it is ideal that students start exploring their options even before they take the national examinations. 2. Start early. If possible, students should start mulling over their education and career options as early as lower secondary level, so that they have sufficient time to explore their aspirations and areas of interest, and reach a decision by the time they leave secondary school. However, there may be students who do not have very clear career aspirations at that age, which is perfectly fine. They can discover their learning styles, strengths, and areas of interest through their school's various initiatives, such as co-curricular activities and applied learning programs. 3. Talk to others. Feedback from parents, teachers, and peers, and even education and career guidance counselors can help students understand their strengths and discover their passions. From there, students will be in a better position to choose the most suitable pathway for themselves. Conversations with working adults can also provide insight into the industry or line of work which students are interested in. Students can then reflect on whether it is a viable career option for them. I think this is a good piece of advice for secondary school students, especially when they are at that juncture, when they're going to graduate from their secondary school. Yeah, it's important because it will help give them a gist of what they want to do in the future, because most students they will go up advance to the polytechnic level. So for poly, I never been to a poly lah. So for poly, I understand it's like course specialization or mechanical engineering. Yeah, you do mechanical engineering like most of the time. Yeah. So the good time to make decision, yeah, like somewhere around here, as early as lower secondary level. Yeah, so they have sufficient time. This is also a good advice for them, because I think this kind of big decisions in life, you can't just decide like during that 1 month period at school holiday, yeah, what I want to do. I want to be mechanical engineer, or real estate, all that. So they should have some idea lah. This part will tell them start early. Yeah, talk to others also. The feedback is very important. Uh, this applies, yeah, everywhere, regardless of like whether you want to ask for advice, workplace. Yeah. Uh, you mean organized by school or? Okay, the school, I remember they did try something like that, but honestly, at that time, everybody is just, playing. I think we're still like young. Yeah, or most of the students weren't really interested. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Or I don't even have a really like clear idea what I want to do until like after my NS. Uh, okay, they. I think most of the time this kind of events or organized things by the school, they are actually fulfilling. I think they are fulfilling some kind of agenda from like MOE or or the working industry itself, like, oh, uh, we need more computer programmers, for example, because there's not enough computer programmers. We need more service uh, people who are trained in like providing services like nursing or retail services and all that lah. So I think it's more of like getting people to fit what the industry, what the economy needs, than to tell people, okay, you should follow what you want to do. Yeah. Oh, okay.